Hello, thank you for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. I'm going to be doing a last quarter moon spread for Leo placements. Hello, Leos. We are going to take a look at the last quarter moon to the new moon, January 25th to the 31st. Take a look at what energies you can, what energies to clear out, to make room for with the new moon. Then I will post new moon readings when the new moon comes, and I'm going to be doing a new series for love readings for the new moon. New moon, new love. So if you're interested in that, please don't forget to check it out next week. All right, Leos, let's take a look here. The last quarter moon. Okay, so the energy that you are currently in is the Queen of Wands. So, feeling yourself. This is an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo card. So feeling very bold, feeling very confident, strong in your, strong in your abilities, strong in your, your beliefs and your opinions is what I'm getting here. Ready to take a stand. Queen of Wands is also very open-hearted energy. So feeling probably very open-hearted. Lots of love to give at this time. All right, let's see. The Five of Cups came up under the past. Things from the past that you're clinging to. So there's something in the past that caused lots of disappointment and regret for you. And it's something that, excuse me, it's an energy that you are still clinging to, and that's going to, hold back some new energy for this new moon. Is clinging to these, regrets, disappointing situations. These are situations that left you feeling bitter, right? He's, excuse me. He's sad because he is, right? These cups have fallen down. He's lost his taste for wine. Is what this is supposed to be. What was once pleasant is now bitter for him. So the Five of Cups, to me, the past that you're clinging to is clinging to the feeling of disappointment and loss over something that once brought you lots of joy, and it at one time made you happy. And that's why, to me, that's why the Five of Cups is kind of can be a difficult energy to get over, because there was happiness there at one point. Otherwise, you wouldn't feel all of the regret and remorse that you do, and the resentment, right? That bitter feeling. But that's a past feeling you're clinging to that's going to hold you back. Future expectations you're clinging to. King of Cups. So the future expectations that you're clinging to is feeling emotionally in control, right? The King of Cups is on his throne, but this is supposed to symbolize water that's choppy, but he is even keel through these choppy waters. So there's an expectation for the future that it's like that you will always be able to control your emotions, that you will always be able to sit in the throne of, right, the King of Cups. He is the person that someone's going to go to for emotional advisement, not necessarily to cry on the shoulder, but to get advice. Right, you go to the King of Cups and say, what should I do in this certain situation? You don't go to him to cry on his shoulder and to feel comforted in that way. Right, the kings are about taking action. So it's like you're clinging. There's a future expectation of you being able to, not only you being in control of your emotions, but you being able to control the emotions of those around you. And that's going to hold you back, because you're not going to be able to control the emotions of those around you. Right? We have the Magician under habits and behaviors holding you back. We will see more when we clarify, but trying to create is holding you back right now, trying to manifest something, which leads me to believe that you already have something in the works, and that you're trying to manifest something, the universe is like, no, that's not the way to go. You already started this thing over here. This is in the works. This universe is like, I got this moving for you. What are you doing trying to start something new over here? That's going to hold you back. The Ten of Cups is under where to show yourself more love and care, and relationship boundaries to set. Where to show yourself more love and care. Ten of Cups. It's possible that there is a lot of emotional abundance and fulfillment around you, or that you need to show care because the Ten of Cups is what you want. You want like that emotional fulfillment, to feel like overjoyed. And so that's why you need to put up boundaries around that feeling, because just allowing anyone in is not going to provide you with a sense of emotional joy and fulfillment, right? If it's something important to you that you value, it's not that you covet it and hold it so dear that you don't let anyone see it, but you use discernment, because it is special. And it's like that's saying some things are only for certain people's eyes. It's that kind of feeling here. Your happiness, your true happiness and bliss might not necessarily be for everyone's eyes. Not everyone is going to understand it. So I feel like what it's saying is that, the show love to people who do understand what your emotional bliss looks like, and put boundaries up for those that don't. The Nine of Swords comes under what fears to release right now. What's going to help right this moment? To release the fear, the Nine of Swords, anxiety, the sleepless nights. This is my hamster wheel card. Your brain is just on a hamster wheel. It's insomnia, depression, anxiety, those racing, anxious thoughts. He feels like he is not supported, but he has more than what he realizes, because he is in a comfortable bed. He has some creature comforts here, and that's pointed out to show that this anxiety is all in the mind, right? He's sitting up in bed holding his head in his hands. This is where the anxiety is. It's all in the brain. And these swords are lessons. So they're the lessons. It's like the lessons are right there hanging behind you, and you can't escape them. But that's the fear to release, is not feeling supported. The fear of that you won't be able to escape your thoughts. Perhaps if you release the fear of not being able to escape them, then you will be able to escape them. The Ace of Cups is the magic and wisdom of this moon phase. So guiding this reading, lots of new love. You want something. You want to. It's not like you want a new loving offer to come in. I feel like you just want love, to look different. We'll see more when we clarify. We have the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. So thinking about expansion, you're wanting to go on a journey, and this is like the contemplation. Where are you going? Where are you going to journey off to? Where is this expansion taking place? It can be a card that says, don't wait for the right time to go on the journey, right? The right time is now. If you've been contemplating it, if you're sitting there waiting, it's like, take the leap, go on the journey. Right? The Ace of Cups, this could also be self-love, right? The Ace of Cups is us connected to the higher, right? The highest level of love, that divine love. And that's, right, symbolic of this, of the dove coming down into the cup and causing it to kind of spill over. It's like this I feel like peace and tranquility is kind of what you're looking for. Yeah, especially with this King of Cups up here, under future expectations being to, this emotional control kind of feeling. You're feeling, Okay, the expectation of this emotional control is because you feel that things around you right now are not in control. You and people around you. And so you're looking, so yeah, this energy has been being driven by a desire for something new and pure and like good. Okay, let's see. Queen of Wands. Let's clarify Queen of Wands. What energy is Leo in right now? Feel. All right, let's see. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, please. Queen of Wands, clarified by the Fool. What energy are you in right now? The Fool is my leap of faith card, like blind faith. Just having blind faith in something. I think, Leo, however, that this Queen of Wands and Fool energy, it's beautiful energy to see together, but I think that it is one of the reasons that the Five of Cups is here as a past that you're clinging to, because the Queen of Wands and the Fool, while it's great energy to be in, it comes off as a little avoidant to me of, remember I said you're trying to create something new and the universe is like, mm-mm. The Fool is zero, right? The Fool comes before number one, comes before the Magician. So it is like the inception. It's not even the birth. It's like it's before the birth. It's inception of something new, and it's a nice energy, but I think that you might be in a little bit of an avoidant place and using like a big-hearted, energy and let's start something new and blind faith to kind of avoid an emotional pain. All right, let's see. Five of Cups. Too many cards there. Five of Cups. Past that you're clinging to. Five of Cups with the Two of Swords. Okay. The Two of Swords is... It's funny that I said that you're avoiding something, because the Two of Swords is avoiding something. So the past that you're clinging to is the Two of Swords is being emotionally blocked because you're avoiding something. You're taking time weighing options. You're procrastinating, weighing these options, and your heart chakra is blocked off in the meantime, Leo. These two swords, right, are covering her heart chakra. So you've got your heart pretty well blocked off, but you're clinging to that feeling of having your heart blocked off and of kind of wallowing in resentment. And the spread here is saying that it's not going to serve you for the new moon. Okay. It's like you're also clinging to the past you're clinging to is only feeling like you only have two options when there are so many more options to choose from. Okay. Let's look at the King of Cups. Future expectations you're clinging to. Some sort of emotional control. Because it is, which tells me it's not present. You're clinging to it because it's needed. You feel it's needed. Okay. King of Cups. King of Cups clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Future expectations you're clinging to. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. And he's moving slow because he's very thoughtful and determined. Expectations for the future you're clinging to. Emotional control along with like a very slow moving mindful, thoughtful energy. This energy feels limiting. I think the reason that it's expectations you're clinging to. You're clinging for things to you're wanting things to move at a nice slow speed that you're very comfortable with, so that you can see when something changes. The Knight of Pentacles moves so slow because he takes every step into consideration before he makes it. The King of Cups, that emotional control. You're fearing chaos in the future, and so you're trying to control it by controlling emotions and moving slow. Okay. So, again, it's future expectations clinging to, so it's probably not going to happen that way. But there's a need for you right now. You want emotional control and slow movement. So things feel very out of control emotionally and like they're moving too quick right now. Right? All right. The Magician. Habits and behaviors holding you back. But not everything is going to move slow and controlled, Leo. That's not the way of the world. So that's why those expectations are going to hold you back, clinging to them. Because you're not going to be able to be flexible when something comes up. All right, the Magician is clarified by the King of Wands. Habits and behaviors holding you back. Okay. King of Wands with the Magician, to me, so the King of Wands, Queen of Wands. You're concerned. The habit and behavior that's holding you back with the King of Wands here is concern that you are going to lose your freedom and that you're going to be seen as less than competent by the public at large. That's holding you back. The King of Wands is again, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, very confident characters. The King of Wands is an outgoing social leader. However, he does need his space too. The King of Wands needs to be able to roam and create something new while still being the leader over here. So the King of Wands almost needs the people that he is leading to understand that he needs freedom sometimes, and sometimes he's going to need to go off on his own. Feels like what's holding you back is trying to create the Magician, trying to create and manifest something, the King of Wands, and then standing really bold in that leadership position of it. The Magician is willpower as well. The Wands are instincts, and I think of the King of Wands as a pretty willful character. Though he is very understanding and compassionate, he can be very driven by his own ideas. So it's like you yourself and your drive to create something. It's weird. It's almost like your drive to create something original is what's holding you back. Like your desire to create something new and original and something bold. It's like if you just drop the desire to create something bold and original and just start creating, it probably will be bold and original on its own. Okay. The Ten of Cups here. Let's see. Where to show yourself. I really feel like this is saying to concentrate, Leo, on what you want. Where to show yourself more love and care is, what are those Ten of Cups for you? What is that for Leo? Right? Oh, okay. The Ten of Cups. We have a lot of court cards out here. The Ten of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Under where to show yourself more love and care. So it might be time to pay some love to your brain, to your mind. Knight of Swords can be about our daily habits. Maybe there's something looking at your daily habits that you can adjust in order to kind of make, like, it's like these, like, small adjustments that you can do in your day-to-day life will add up quickly. And then the Queen of Swords, where to show yourself more love, is... The Queen of Swords is a very just and truthful character. There's an honesty to the Queen of Swords. She wants the truth. Show that part of yourself some love. Your love for honesty and justice. It's okay. Maybe you feel like it's been, like it's not a valuable thing, like people around you don't value that. But maybe that's because you're not showing that you value it as much as well. Right? These are also relationship boundaries to set. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. There might be someone... You might need to protect your day-to-day habits. It might be time to kind of put a boundary around who you share your thoughts with. Who you share those, who you share your thoughts with. Who you share your day-to-day routine with. Who you share just what's going on in your mind with. Because people can take those thoughts and what we do and how we live our lives and make assumptions by them, right? Try and take advantage of certain things. So I think it's telling you to kind of put a little bit of a wall up around your emotional fulfillment and your thoughts. Okay. Nine of Swords clarified by the Eight of Swords. Under what fears to release right now? Eight of Swords is being trapped in your own mental prison. It's needing to be honest with yourself, right? With the Eight of Swords, the reason that you are in a mental prison of your own making is because there is dishonesty going on in your mind. If there was not dishonesty in your mind, there wouldn't be a mental prison. So you need to be honest with yourself about something here. You're fearing being honest about something, because it'll break the illusion, probably. Honesty tends to do that. But it's needed because this not being honest with yourself is keeping you in this mental anxiety. Sleepless nights, this unfulfilling loop of insomnia and not feeling supported and feeling like you're on your own and you've been left out in the cold. Ace of Cups is clarified by the Page of Swords. Wow, so you have the Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. A lot of court cards out here. I know I said there are a Queen of Wands as well, Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups. What's on the bottom? Okay. The Nine of Swords again. This anxiety, Leo. You're anxious about expansion. It's like you're scared to grow. Growing is making you feel very anxious. Expanding. Not growing like growing upward, like expanding outward, widening the breadth that you see. Your options, right? You're clinging to this only having two options. This is where you're comfortable. But it's time to break out of that because there is so much energy available to you here. There's a lot of court cards. There could be people, lots of people in your life right now. We have two kings, two queens, two knights, and a page. Yeah. This Page of Swords with the Ace of Cups. You're curious. Page of Swords. There's a curiosity. There's something new bubbling up here. I like this energy because I don't feel it's like the Magician and the King of Wands, which is what's holding you back. It's not trying to create something bold and just with your willpower alone. It's replenishing love, your own love, so that you can give it to others. And it's being curious again. Being curious about love again, maybe too. Being curious about fulfillment. That's why the Ten of Cups is here. I don't think you have the Ten of Cups, Leo. I think you want it. And I think that's why it's here under what to show love to and what to set boundaries around. Because it is to be valued. Your emotional joy and your emotional fulfillment is just as important as everyone else's. And so put some walls up around it and show it some value. Show it some love. All right, this is what I have for y'all. I really hope it helped. Hope it resonated. If it did, like and subscribe. And I sure hope to see you on the new moon general readings and love readings. Take care. Bye-bye.